my channel. It's your girl Stacey Renee, and you already know, before we get into this review, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And if you enjoyed this review, give it a big thumbs up because it really helps your girl out. Alright, so today's review is on the company of Toyotress. They are Amazon based and they sent me over these Toceana Wavy Locs. They are 24 inches. They are in the color OT27 and they sent me over 8 packs. I figured I'd do something different on my channel. I haven't done this before, mainly because it does take a bit of time and I'm also very tender-headed and honey, these faux locks are hurting me right now. But so they sent over these Wavy Locs 24 inches. This is what they look like. Each pack comes with a total of 12 individual faux locks, and these are the locks that you would crochet versus individual. Now you can do individual locks with these, but the way these are constructed, these are made for specific crocheting. It would be a little bit harder to pull the hair through these strands if you did that. So yeah, I had fun making this video. I'm gonna try and be as detailed as I can when we get into this review, but if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I will get back with you as soon as I can. The link to these locks, as well as any other faux locks you would like to try, will also be in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Okay guys, so for this braid pattern, I'm going to do the individual illusion braid pattern. So to start, I'm going to start off with parting my hair similar to a half up, half down style, so that it can get the look of individuals without being individuals, since we are crocheting them. What I'm going to start off doing is just using a middle part. I'm going to take some of my edge control and just kind of line the parts just to make sure the parts are clear and as perfect as I can get them. So the next step is pretty simple. I'm just going to section this part off into about 4 parts, and I'm going to make individual braids and just kind of braid them back into each other so that we can have those parts looking like they are individuals. So you can use whatever product you'd like. I'm just using a little bit of coconut oil and edge control because I have dry scalp. And I'm putting the coconut oil more so on my scalp and the edge control more so on the hair to catch any of those flyaways. So this is what all 4 sections look like braided together. It looks similar to a cornrow because the back of the hair we are going to cornrow. Now when you get to that 4th braid, I didn't braid it all the way down. I did leave some of my hair loose. My hair is a bit longer. It just helps when we get to the actual cornrowing part to add the hair in versus a big braid. So now that we're done with the top portion, we're gonna start on the back, the cornrowing part. So I have about 8 rows in my head, and the next step is just pretty simple. I'm just going to continue those parts and then cornrow my hair back like regular. Alright guys, so now that I'm finished cornrowing the rest of the hair, this is what it looks like. I simply cornrowed the second part of the hair, pulled the end of that braid up and added it to the next braid, and I sewed the last braid down. I did add an anchor braid at the very bottom just in case I want to pull my hair up into a bun. It just looks a little bit better than if I were to had braid the cornrows to the very bottom. Okay y'all, so we are here at the fun part, and y'all, ain't gonna lie, my arms are so freaking tired from braiding. I was struggling, like I haven't done something like this in a very long time, so I had to get into my groove. But so these locks are very thick, so For the back and the sides, I'm gonna put them as close as I can together, just leaving a little bit of space so it won't be too bulky. But just be careful when you are hooking the ends of these locks, because if you hook them too close to the loose hair at the end, then you'll unravel it. And if you hook it on the thick part, it can be a bit hard to pull the hair through. So right where the hair becomes free flowing, that's where I hooked it to pull the hair through. Okay, honey, so we are almost done. Ooh, that took me forever. So this is what the completed side looks like, and here is that illusion of the individuals, but they're not really individuals. So what you're gonna do with the top part is you're going to just hook one faux lock on each square so that it looks like an individual. Either way, guys, I don't remember if I said this in the beginning or not, but Toyotress sent me a total of 8 packs and I only used 6 of them. I used 6 of them. I didn't want it to be too heavy or too bulky looking, so I used 6 packs and that was enough for me. So while I'm sticking the crochet hook through my hair to make room for the lock, as you can see right here, y'all, I'm super tender-headed. So if you are tender-headed, I just kind of moved the crochet hook around just to somewhat loosen that braid up, just to make it easier to pull through, because this process hurt so bad. Alright guys, so we have made it to the end of the video. This is the last crochet that I'm doing, and I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed making this video. I'm posting this video now, but I actually had these locks in for about a month and they held up very well, so I give them an A+ for the price. They're very inexpensive and they're beautiful. So these were crocheted, and y'all, I was still able to achieve many different styles and looks. This bun was one of my favorite looks. I also did the half up, half down style, and I was serving island vibes, honeys, straight from the Caribbean. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Stacey Renee. If you are new to my channel, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up, because it's really helping me out. If you have any questions or comments, comment them down below. Let me know and I will get back with you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.